guided tour in Italy, and we got a little bit of downtime before the group meet up again for dinner at 7:30 this evening. It's about maybe 6:30 here in Italy p.m. And one of the cultures about Italy, they do dinner late. So, but I'm enjoying this experience. There's about 40 people in this guided tour, and one of the things I've always do when I go on guided tours, because we do so much in seeing parts of Italy when you're going on guided tours. But I always you don't have to necessarily go to every single event. Sometimes I fall back and just enjoy the area, and go to my room, get a little bit of rest, go outside and meet people in the everyday culture, and strike up a conversation with them, walking the pavement, versus getting mesmerized with all of the glitz and the glamour. Don't get me wrong, the glitz and the glamour is great. We actually had an opportunity on one of the days to visit the Vatican City, to walk inside of the 16th chapel, and it was breathtaking. So, but I'll always still take out time to just slow it down a little bit. So we got a little time before the group meet back again. My allergies are killing me, for dinner in the motel that we're staying in. So I'm going to use this time. I've been wanting to do a lecture on this topic for a while now. Is, as a content creator, should you do videos on trendy topics or not? My channel is a little over 4 years old. My channel has been monetized for well over 2 years. And I'm just going to lecture on this based off my experience and my perspective as a content creator. To each his own. Everybody make their own decisions. But I'm going to lecture on what works for me. In terms of trendy topics, me personally, I stay away from that. And the reason why, because there's trends change hour by hour, day by day. There's always trends going on in this world in terms of trendy foods, trendy clothing, trendy topics, politics, YouTube trendy drama. You will exhaust yourself as a content creator trying to cater your published content, your videos, based off trends that is changing as we speak. And that's a real big reason I don't center my content around the trend. And another powerful reason as a content creator, I don't do that, because if anyone has ever listened to enough of my lectures, one of the big things I talk about in terms of being a content creator from day one is, from day one, I develop a strategic business plan specifically for my YouTube channel. I have other things indicated on my strategic business plan, but I do have a lot of goals and objectives on my strategic business plan for my YouTube channel. Also on my YouTube channel, I clearly indicate the mission, goals, and objective for my channel, the vision for my channel. In that mission, goals, and objective, if you even look on the about section of my YouTube channel, I clearly indicate the concept of my channel. In my concept of my channel, the driving force that's spiritually guided is that money piece, financing, how to rise above your financial situation, how to be strategic with your money. And the driving force for that to be the concept of my channel is because from 2007 to 2012, Marie Holiday was living in financial destruction. And I talk about that in a lot of my lectures. In 2012, I had a spiritual battle with God. God gave me the skills to rise above my financial situation, to master my money, to control my money, to be able to retire up out of this workforce September of 2023, debt-free, with multiple pensions that will be hitting me for the rest of my life. All by the grace and glory of God. That is the concept of my channel. In that spiritual battle with God, he also gave me the words and the wisdom to write my powerful book, Awake Financial Freedom. My powerful book, Awake Financial Freedom, there's measurable goals and objectives. When I remember first writing my manuscript, I wrote down goals in my strategic business plan in relation to my book and gave it a projected completion date. So my book also is a caveat to the concept of my channel. That is the core of what I talk about. Yeah, I may lecture about other thought-provoking, motivational, inspiring, educational lectures. I'm a licensed clinical addiction specialist. I hold credentials in 3 different states. So from time to time, I may do lectures on relapse prevention, the disease concept of addiction. I may do lectures on how to recognize the behavior signs if a person who's suffering from alcoholism or drug addiction, if they're in recovery. I may do a lecture on how to recognize the behavior signs when a person has relapsed. Real talk, people. I may do I do various of shorts, coffee shorts, various of shorts. When I do travel abroad, I do limited live streams when I'm traveling abroad, but that's all indicated in my mission, goals, and objective of my YouTube channel. That's indicated on the about area of my channel. But I will always revisit topics on the concept of my channel. And this is real talk versus doing topics being driven by trends that can change from hour to hour, day by day, week by week, because those trends may not be in aligned with the mission, goals, and objective and vision of my YouTube channel that is clearly indicated on my strategic business plan. And you better believe I am looking at my business plan, I'm touching my business plan, I'm updating my business plan, I'm revising my business plan on a daily basis, a weekly basis, and a monthly basis. As I reach goals on my business plan, it ain't all about YouTube goals. I have personal goals. I have many goals on my 30-page strategic business plan that's laid out, and as I'm looking at my business plan, when I have target dates for every single goal written in my business plan. For each goal that I have on my business plan, I'm going to also in the middle, the goal is on the far left, and in the middle of my business plan for each goal, I'm going to write down 4 measurable objectives, meaning action steps, meaning steps I must do that link to the goal on the far left. And on the far right of that business plan, I'm going to always write down for each goal a projected due date that goal will be achieved. Because if you don't give it a due date that the goal is going to be achieved that you wrote down, how are you going to measure your progress? So I'm constantly looking at that business plan, touching that business plan, updating that business plan. So when trends occur or unfold, whether it's politics or the latest trend on food or clothing or the latest YouTube dramified trend, ain't none of that in line on my business plan or my vision or my goals and objective on Marie Holiday business plan. And another thing I do, because my channel is spiritually driven, I do a lot of prayer and meditation, asking God to give me guidance on what my next topic I should lecture on. And one of the topics that's been nudging at me to lecture on is this one right here, that I'm coming before this camera and getting down to business, people. Everything I do as a content creator, you better believe I have been into prayer about it. I do a lot of, I pray anyway for all areas of my life. And in addition, I'm looking at my business plan, I'm touching my business plan. On my business plan related to my YouTube channel, I clearly got indicated my goals, objectives, and target due date for every single goal in relation to not just my YouTube channel, but my business, Paris and Associates Resource Center. That's 20 plus 1 year strong. One of the primary services I provide under my company is I go into an executed contract to develop a person's initial strategic business plan over the course of 4 paid sessions. And at the end of the 4th session, that customer is going to walk away with a powerful strategic business plan in Word document to guide them towards their journey. That's real talk, people. And with what I just verbalized, ain't gonna probably, high probability, gonna be in line with the latest trend on what's going on in this doggone world. And another reason I don't do my published content or my videos based off the latest trend, because let me tell you what happened. What happened? I'm gonna keep this thing real. As a content creator, if you are publishing, if you make the decision to do your published content based off the latest trend that's unfolding as we speak, because we know right now the latest trend right now going on in the world is talking about politics right now. And you got a lot of content creators may choose to do topics on this and politics and ride that bandwagon. But let me tell you from my perspective, if a content creator choose to go that direction versus following their mission, goals, and objective and the vision of their channel based off what's indicated on their strategic business plan, if they got one. Because if you ain't got no strategic business plan for your YouTube channel with measurable goals and objectives with projected due date, you are setting yourself up for failure. How are you going to measure the progress of your channel? But one of the most important reasons why I would never do a lecture based off the latest trend, because what's going to happen, that will pull the latest trend is going to pull me further and further away from the vision of my channel, the concept of my channel, the mission, goals, and objective of my channel. And it might not be in line with my spiritual beliefs. And I'm here to tell you. And what's going to happen if a content creator choose to do video lectures on the latest trend, then what's going to happen, you're going to be controlled by the masses versus you being in the driver's seat for your YouTube channel, versus you being in the driver's seat. You're going to no longer be in the driver's seat, because you're not going to be able to keep up with every trend that unfolds hour after hour after hour. You will lose yourself attempting to keep up with the latest trend. And then now, being a content creator is no longer going to be manageable. It's going to create stress in your life. It's going to create an imbalance in your life. Trust me, and I'm here to tell you. When you stay in line with your vision, and your mission, goals, and objective indicated on your strategic business plan, that keep you in the driver's seat as a content creator. That business plan, that strategic business plan helps maintain that balance as a content creator. Because you're going to understand that business model. That business model ties into your business plan, which is also going to assist you in maintaining that balance and staying true to yourself, your mission, goals, and objectives in the vision of your channel versus being controlled by the masses. This is real talk. Because when you put God first and when you're guided by the Spirit, everything else will be taken care of. Your channel, God will take your channel to a stratosphere that you will not be able to imagine. Everything else will take care of itself, whether you monetize or not, or whether you are trying to get monetized, or rather you trying to take your channel to a whole nother level, rather you trying to increase your revenue as a content creator, because there's nothing wrong with wanting to increase your revenue as a content creator, because God gave everybody knowledge, skills, and abilities and talents unique to you that cannot be replicated. And I'm here to tell you, as long as you do right by God, guided by the Spirit, and I'm telling you, everything else will take care of itself. You ain't got to worry about trying to keep up with the latest trends on publishing your video. You ain't got to worry about no analytics. You ain't got to worry about no subscribers. You ain't got to worry about no membership. You ain't got to worry about none of that when you're guided by the faith as a content creator. Because I'm going to tell you something, just because even when you begin to start getting brand deals, as a content creator, you don't have to say yes to every company that want to give you a brand deal to pay you to run their product and service in services across your channel, because that company might not be a company that's in line with your values and your core belief in relation to your channel, because all money ain't good money. and I'm here to tell you. So these are the reasons why Marie Holiday don't do any topics based off the current trend of the latest trend. No, I'm guided by something higher, people, and I've been that way since day one of my channel. So share this information. Somebody might need it to hear this information, and that's all I have. Simplify, simple fidelis, and I'm leaving you in the care of your own contents. Have a great day.